Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. We've made it to a new work week. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you so much for joining me for News 5 Now. I'm Shimani Baker. What did you all get into this weekend? I went to the Saints game yesterday. Go Saints! We finally won a game against the New York Jets. John and I talked about that this morning. John Nodar is also a Saints fan, and so we are just excited to have won a game. And I will tell you, the excitement from everybody in the crowd as this is the last home game was amazing. It was an awesome time. And so I enjoyed it. And I hope you all enjoyed your weekend, whatever you did. I know a lot of people are trying to wrap up Christmas shopping and wrapping gifts and doing all the things because the kids are out this week and we're 3 days away from Christmas. So I hope you all have gotten what you need to get through the weekend and ready for a new work week. We've got a number of stories we're keeping an eye on for you this morning, and I have some good news. Stick around for News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Well, you know the drill. We always start off with our big stories this morning. Number 5, Russia's investigative committee says a Russian general was killed in a car bomb in Moscow on Monday. Their lieutenant general, which is the head of the Russian General Staff's army operational training, was killed. Investigators are looking into if the bomb was planted by Ukrainian special services. Number 4. Actor James Ranson, most famous for his role as Ziggy in HBO's The Wire, has been found dead at the age of 46. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office said that Ranson died by suicide on Friday. Ranson appeared in movies like It Chapter 2 and Black Phone. Number 3. Ingalls Industries has been selected by the Navy to manufacture a new line of combat ships for President Donald Trump's Golden Fleet. These ships will reportedly be more cost-effective, while at the same time, smaller. The Trump administration looks to get its first batch of ships for the fleet by 2028. Number 2. Lifeguards are now being hired in Okaloosa County for the spring and summer. The pay is $23 an hour. Applicants should have lifeguard and CPR certifications, and they must be able to perform under stressful conditions. And number 1 for us this morning, Operation DIP Jingle resulted in almost 3 dozen arrests. It's the latest operation targeting drugs in Mobile. Officers arrested 32 suspects in the Dauphin Island Parkway area. These are just some of the items that were seized during the 3-month-long sting, including more than $227,000 in illegal drugs. That includes marijuana, cocaine, and fentanyl. I told you guys earlier I had some good news. The good news is Bill Riles joined us this morning. We know he, retired on Friday. Friday was his last day at WKRG, but he surprised us on News 5 this morning. He brought us some goodies, some breakfast, sausage balls, and he actually got over we have a little earpiece in our ears so we can hear the directors and producers talking to us from the back. And so he's over the button and he's like, all right, 10 seconds until break. And I'm like, I know that voice. Is that Bill Riles? What are you doing here so early? So he joined us this morning. It was such a sweet surprise. We miss him very, very much. And I didn't realize how much I was going to miss him until I heard his voice this morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, my buddy. So I'm glad that he was able to join us. He sat on the red couch for a little bit in his sweats, his hoodie and his sweatpants. And I said, that's what retirement looks like. So it's always good to see him. And that leads us to our question of the day, which is, what will you miss most about Bill Riles? I'll tell you what, Bill is so much fun. I know you guys probably see that, through the screen. But to be around him is to love him. Like, he is a good time. Always fun, always cracking jokes. So I'm going to miss that the most about Bill Riles. What about you all? Let's see. His humor, exactly. The way him and John Nodar interacted, they could be so funny. I agree with you. Brian says humor and professionalism. To see all his colleagues on the couch, his sense of humor. Everybody is saying humor because he is so funny, y'all. I cannot make this up. The way he interacted with the whole morning crew, he is the glue. Dad jokes. Bill was great on the air, so casual. Everybody is saying humor, y'all. His energy, he was always upbeat. Bill is a part of Mobile history. It's hard to imagine not seeing him on air. I know. Being there every morning, what a great man. His humor always made the morning better. Facial expressions and his blue eyes. Okay, Evelyn. Ashley says his humor, intelligence, energy, and a friendly smile, kindness, a real professional. He knew how to speak. You could understand what he was saying, and he had a professional attitude. His humor, everything about Bill. He was one in a million. I can agree with you on that one. His kindness. His innuendos, yes, exactly. Silly jokes, exactly. All of these things, y'all. I'm definitely going to miss him. Trust me, if you miss him, I miss him 1,000 times more. And it's only been, this is our first day without him, and I'm like, come back already. So I appreciate you all commenting those, and I know he does too. I'm sure he has read all of your comments, your well wishes, and he certainly appreciates it. Hopefully he'll come back and visit us tomorrow. The poll for today is, are you spending Christmas with your family? Yes or no? It is a yes for me and 36 other people, and we have 11 people who are saying no, they are not spending it with their family. I'll say this, be kind to people around the holidays because you never know what they're going through. Some people have lost their loved ones. Some people are not close with their loved ones. So you just never know. Wrap your arms around them. Send everybody love around this time of year because you just, again, never know what's going on. People in the comments are saying, I love this. Spending it with family and with friends who don't have family. That's so important, y'all. Community is everything. Yes, we are going to watch the New Orleans Saints game. Hey, I plan to listen to some music. No, have siblings, but haven't spoken to them in years. Jan says, just relaxing at home with the hubby, no stress. Whatever you are doing this holiday season, I wish you the absolute best. I hope you have a lot of fun. I hope you relax. I hope you regroup and get ready for the new year. Whatever you need to do, take the time to do it. I hope some of you all have some time off to relax. I know a lot of people need that right now. Thank y'all so much for joining me on the Facebook live stream this morning. Make sure you head over to our Facebook page if you have not already. I'm going to assume that you have since you're on this Facebook live, but if you haven't, give us a follow, give us a like, share our page, and make sure you're chiming in on those questions and polls of the day, and I will share some of your responses right here on News 5 Now. Thank y'all so much. Happy Monday, happy Christmas week, and I will see y'all back here tomorrow morning. Bye, y'all.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.